Hello, hello. Promise to tell the truth. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a good night. So, how do y'all feel? Y'all ready to get into it? Y'all ready to talk about these nice, lovely topics? What we doing? What we doing? Let's go. Hello, hello. Now you know we'll give everybody a couple minutes to join. You looking good, girl.
Thanks, honey.
I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope y'all ready to get into it. Let's get going. Hey there. Hey there, everybody joining. Good evening. Good evening. Is she joining?
I'm not tapping anything like a chat phone.
Mr. Beat it to some jack, please. Okay. She said yes.
Not the MIA.
Your favorite MIA, not just any MIA.
What are you doing?
I am outside taking a walk, living my
Okay.
fucking life, my best life. It's like, my
Okay.
effing life.
You don't have to hop on if you're
No,
busy. So,
no, we're good. Actually, somebody wants to know how it goes. So,
oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
Okay, we'll give people a couple more minutes. How's everyone's day? Let's do a check in real quick.
Oh,
My day's going okay. I can't complain. Got some good news today, so doing fairly good. I told myself I was gonna take a shot and celebrate, but I think I took a shot today to celebrate my good news, but I think I'm gonna celebrate on the weekend. I'm gonna save it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna save it. Literally, it's full. One shot out of it.
so you
Right.
literally
Blessings
took
on
one.
blessings.
Yeah, so my day was pretty good. It was pretty laid back. Can't complain.
My day was a big blessing today as well. Um, so yeah, I had great news as well, and then ended it with a nice little dinner. So,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Nice, nice,
What
nice.
about you?
My day is cool. I've actually been having an amazing day, actually. And I was told I look like Wednesday today. So,
You do,
hey.
you do, you definitely do. If Wednesday was black, it would be you.
Walk a bitch down 5K, shared the live
Thank you for sharing the live.
on the set. Hmm.
So we can get started. I just want to start off. You know how this has really been on my mind. You know how we be like naming niggas in the group chat. Like for instance, oh, pencil or gas station. I'm very curious, like, do men do the same thing with females? Like, I want to know. Chat, let us know. Let us know. Do men name females the same way us females name dudes? Because I have a name for everybody.
What do you mean by name? Like you call them like okay, so for me, like if I met this dude and he smelled like mildew, and then I put him in a group chat like mildew had the nerve to text me. Like you mean like that?
Right.
Like
Yes.
do guys have
Yes.
names for
Yes.
females? Like we have names
Exactly.
for
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. We gotta ask a male that.
Well, it looks
Someone
like
said yes.
Teddy said yeah.
Right. But that is a
Yeah.
question. Maybe is there any other men in the chat in the list that can answer that?
Any other men? Is there any other
Do
men in the chat?
do men name call in the group chat? Do they have names for women other than their names?
I
Like
They
think they
talking about
do.
good Nana. Good Nana
right,
to hit me up.
right.
So men, we want to
Hey,
know.
talking
I'm gonna
about
ask.
Fatma. It's
Right,
Fatma. Let
I'm
me
gonna
hit
ask the
Fatma
question.
up.
I'm gonna ask the question again for the men. Do you guys name females in y'all group chats or to y'all homies or whatever? Just same way females name men, like for instance, mildew or I didn't name somebody pencil before. We can all figure out why. I didn't name somebody I got a lot of names. But do men name females as well? I would like to know.
Right. We do got a lot of names. Shrimpy.
Oh,
Shrimpy, gas station, pencil, um, um,
what was one?
Snickers. It's a lot of names. It's a lot of names. The chat's not responding to us, but it's okay if you
Or
guys
flowers. The nigga that always buying flowers every time he come.
flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Shoot, bottomless.
I was just gonna say that one. Bottomless.
That's
It's the
crazy.
names. It's the names. We got the names down.
It's definitely some names.
I don't know. It's really been on my mind. I wish there was some male guests on here that could answer. I know one did answer for us, but I just want to know. Like, I want a couple of different men's perspectives on it. So maybe when maybe more will join and
Hold on. I have a
um,
question. So, in your group chat with your friends, right? Do you name like some of the females that like you've hung out with? Like, for example, right? Like my sister said, there's some in the group chat like, oh, I seen gas station today, or oh, I seen pencil today,
Negative.
or
We don't talk about females. We only talk about it's a basketball group chat. So we talk
oh,
about stuff, etc. Like dudes don't make group chat just to congregate to talk about
or just
women.
your
Like
friends. Period. Do y'all name females?
just your
no,
friends. So you
no, we
don't
don't
like
talk
say
about no
like
female. Like one dude is married,
They don't name
one
drop.
dude like we don't talk about no females.
Okay.
The worst case scenario they talk about females is like, hey, where you at? I'm on a mission. That's it.
mission is
On a mission.
crazy. A
They
mission
on a
is
mission.
crazy. Is that where you're at
They
right now?
talking
You're
about
on a
mission.
mission?
Like, where you at right now?
You're on a mission?
Where you at?
I'm on a
Mission
mission.
is mission is outside. I'm at home.
Any
Right.
men in the chat that joined and maybe could answer?
Um,
Like, don't fuck around. Fuck around.
I
Drinking my
like
tea.
that one. That was a
But
good one. Good
yeah,
answer.
that was yeah. So I don't know. That's been on my mind.
I
Oh,
know I've been
excuse
drinking
me.
water all
You
day. I had
okay?
to give me some tea.
It almost went down the wrong hole.
Good thing you didn't.
I know.
I think they do though. Like a
I feel
lot.
like they do.
I feel
because
like they do too.
I'm
Like
gonna give you guys an example.
maybe not all
So,
men.
If
huh?
that's gonna be a thing, that's gonna be like
So
a
for
group
the
of
longest,
fucking 4 guys or 5 guys. Like
right?
that's
My
gonna be a
baby's
bad thing.
dad.
They're like well
Oh,
connected.
for the longest, right? My baby's dad and his cousin, they used to always say this name, right? They used to be like, they used to always be like, uh, yeah, we was with Annie, da 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 da. Like, and they used to always say it. And so I never knew until I met Annie, who they were talking about. And so I'm like, wait, do you know they call you Annie? Because when he's telling me, oh, finna go pick up Annie, whatever. And then when I seen Annie, I'm like, this been Annie the whole time? So I feel like men do have certain names for females. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like they do. Like I'll hear I just recently, it was a few weeks ago when we heard one somebody that we was with, they called somebody like they say, oh, what did he say? Drunk baby. Like they'll name like that. Oh, drunk baby. You talking
Yeah.
about drunk baby? Like, but they're homies and know who they're talking about. Just like us women, we know who we're talking about when we be name calling these people.
It says if the head game is weak, we call you teeth. Why teeth?
Is it
Explain
because
Cause
they
why
it's
use
teeth.
teeth.
it? Is it because they
And if
use their teeth or?
Oh.
if it's good, they gonna call you gums, huh? You gumming that shit, huh?
Hey, they gonna call you no teeth.
Right.
Who is
Okay.
this person? TYB. Who's that?
It looked like Kayshawn.
I don't think so.
It do on a picture. They have to go see for themselves.
No, that's
No?
not. That's not Brody. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, that's definitely
He
not.
said, "What? We didn't ask you that,
I'm
sir. We
searching.
you're supposed to be answering the question. You want to answer the question?
Oh, it show ain't him.
Do you and your friends, your guy friends, have names that aren't female names?
You're 6 inches. We gonna call you
We're gonna call you six
Kit
inch.
Kat.
We're gonna call you Subway. Foot long.
Heavy
That
on
ain't
the
a
subway.
foot. That ain't a foot.
Hey, a $5 foot long. $5. A
Six
$5 foot
inches.
long. That's all you get.
Hey, we gonna call you Snickers, not the king size.
Hey, and not the shareable size
But
either.
isn't at Subway the 6 inches the half sub, right? Am I am I
Hey,
lying?
you're in the
I'm
group chat
crying
and
with
your name is
laughter.
Subway. Your name is Subway. You see how
You're in
cute
the
that
group.
was?
He said I make you
Fast.
cry. You're in
I'm
the group chat. He's in the group chat now. He said call him a kid's meal.
No, we literally name people like all the time.
Right.
man.
We
Now you're finna be
do.
called. You be trolling. So we gotta call you the troll that came on here because he was trolling.
The troller.
Right.
Wait, so he said I make you submit. That kind of goes into my question for today. Do y'all know the difference between submissive? Hold on, let me go look up the word.
Submissive?
And subservient?
No, I don't.
No.
Fill us in.
Whew, I learned a new word today and it was subservient. And so I'm like, well,
What does that word start with? A S or a C?
yeah, a S, subservient.
Sub- subservient.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
being submissive, we all know that's like, you know, being obedient to him. But being
Mm-hmm.
subservient is like basically obeying and putting all your trust into this one person.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's I don't know. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I'm saying it right before I just.
Saying the word right.
Well, I've never heard of that word.
I know, me neither. That's why I wanted to know what it's
Subservient.
spelled with a C or a S so I can look it up when we're finished.
Right.
Because I've never heard of it. Are you on mute, sweetheart? You?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So being subservient is being obedient and obeying everything that your partner. So you're basically like letting go of everything. Like it's beyond being submissive.
So letting him take full control.
Full control of everything.
So not you submissive and being obedient when, when you feel the time is right or when he's asking or whatever and just coming along, but just fully letting him take control. That's different. I'm going to have to read about it because I've never
Right.
heard of it.
Subservient, huh? I've never heard of that, but that's very interesting. I'm actually going to do my own research on that so that I can see what's the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
So I got news that like a lot of people mix the two up. It's like a lot of people think like being submissive is being subservient, but being submissive is just like letting go, but not fully all the way, letting the man take full control and letting the man take over of everything. How subservient is, as we think, is submissive, which is, being submissive where letting the man take charge. But it's just submissive is just taking that inch and letting him like, okay, well, I think that this is this, but I think that it should be this, and you guys agreeing. Subservient is like him saying, well, we should do this, and you're like, okay, automatically right off the bat. And it's
without
crazy.
even without even having the mind of your own, right?
Basically without even having the mind of your own. And I've always thought that I've seen somebody like this, right? And I've always thought like, like he likes her because she's so submissive. And so me not having that education, now that I know, I'm like, she's subservient. Like she plans her schedule around him. She don't plan what she's gonna do until she talks to him about it. And so I see why the relationship is the way that it is.
So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like that you can be subservient?
How do you feel about that?
Me personally, I don't think that I would be able to be subservient. Honestly, me being the person that I am, I don't think I could be able to do it because.
Are you open to it?
Yeah, no question. Yeah, I like that. Who's that? Who's asking those questions?
I can't give that answer because right now I'm the kind of person that I have my own mind and I have my say so. And if I feel like something is wrong or if something is that I don't like, I'm gonna say like I don't like that and I don't think that's right and I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm gonna do. So I honestly right now I don't think that I can be subservient. What about you?
One more question before I answer you. What about submissive?
I can do submissive because submissive, like I still have that input, like I can still say like, for example, like I could say like, going out here does sound nice, but they have better drinks here, so I think that we should go here.
Okay.
So I think I can do the submissive more than I can do the subservient.
So as far as me being subservient, I can't. Um well, for one, I'm not going to say I can't because I haven't did my own research on it to actually know like what it is and the how in depth it is. But I do like
Mhm.
to have my own mind. So if that's what it entails, I don't think that that's something I would be able to do. Submissive, absolutely. I want to be submissive to someone. Like I don't want to wear the pants in the relationship. Um, so submissive, absolutely. Subservient, maybe we'll get back to it next week once we, do our own research and maybe we can have a more in-depth conversation about it.
For sure, submissive. I want a man that can lead. I mean, I feel like us females sometimes we let our independency, like I'm even one to, like I can speak my own truth. I'm one to be very independent. I've been independent all my life, but I feel like us women, we do need to learn our roles that we were, you know, made to do, born into do, let the men lead, but as long as he's
Mm-hmm.
leading correctly, don't lead me, to the water and let me drown. You know what I mean? Like if you're
Right.
gonna lead me correctly so that I can follow the lead in the proper, the proper way. Like let me follow the path. Lead me the right way. But yeah, being submissive, yeah, for sure. I feel like women should be submissive. We should be
Mm-hmm.
teach ourselves to let men lead, you know.
But what
But
I'm
that
not gonna do, I'm
the
not
other word
gonna.
I gotta look it up so that I know for sure. I can't say if I will or will not because I don't really. This is my first time hearing it. So, but it sounds interesting. I want to know more about it. Honestly.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I can't be submissive to a man that I feel like is not a leader. Like if
Hmm.
you're not gonna lead me into destruction. You're not gonna lead me into somewhere blind or just follow and you'll see. No, no,
Hmm.
no. Like I feel like you gotta have a good head on your shoulders. You gotta have a good mind in order for me to feel like you're a leader. Like you gotta be
For
taking me
sure.
somewhere. Like where are we going? And if
For
I don't feel that or see that or anything, like I feel like I can't submit to you because what am I submitting to? You know what I mean?
sure.
So, I feel like you can't just submit to anybody as well. Like
That's
you.
true.
Mhm.
That's very true. Very, very
Yes.
true. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of women, speaking of men. So, if a female goes out every weekend, does that make her any less than a woman? Does that make her ratchet? Does that make her ghetto? Does that make her like weird? Like, or do you want your woman put up? Like, you don't need to go out every weekend. Like, you're not a party animal. Like, you can go out here and there, but how how does that how does that look? Like, what does that make her?
I honestly feel like a lot of people in society stereotype um a woman that goes out every weekend. And honestly, like I feel like I feel like that was funny. I feel like honestly like you the stereotype is real, like what if she just likes to go out? What if that's just one of something that she likes to do? Some people like to sew, some people like going to the club. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like can a doctor
The
like
parking
what if
ticket is
this
crazy.
what if this doctor goes out to the club every weekend? Like would it
This
change how it is? Like or because she's a single mom and she goes to the club every weekend, she's this and she's that. But it's like, what if the doctor did the same thing? Would that make her the same thing? So it's just like, I don't know. That's a very good question. Like,
I
but in society, everybody's like, oh, she goes to the club every weekend. Oh, she's ratchet. Oh, she's thirsty. Oh, she's nasty. Or she's this or this and that. And it's just like, well, what if that's not even the case?
I don't think you have to go out every weekend though. Like I get what you're saying, like regardless of if she's a doctor, if she's a regular woman, like one of us or whatever,
Yeah,
going out every weekend, like no, give it a break. You don't need to be out every weekend.
I can't do
Give it a
every
break.
weekend.
Give it a
Whew.
break. Sit your twat down. Like you don't need to be out every weekend. That's just
Every
doing too
weekend is
much.
just crazy. I'm
That's
not
just
gonna
doing too
lie.
much. I don't care how much money you got, what you're doing with your life, and how you going out every. People say, "Oh, life is too short to be in the house." Give it a break though. Every weekend outside,
You
sit
gotta
your
really
twat
Yeah.
down.
and I'm sorry. If you my doctor and you out every weekend, assign me a new doctor, please. She don't know what she talking about. She out at the club every weekend. She don't know what she
But you
talking
Right.
see,
about.
but she might know what she's talking about. See, that's another stereotype. You know what I mean? Like I personally, I don't want to go out every weekend. I can't do every weekend. It's just too much for me. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just go off based off society. You know what I mean? Some people just might like doing that. I don't know.
Like Teddy B said, get a Stella Rosa and some slow jumps and chill. Like I'm that type of person.
Yes.
I'm in my 30s, so I'm not the I don't care about being outside. Outside is for the
Yeah.
younger crowd. I'm okay with going chilling somewhere by the pier or something. Those are nice things that I like doing that I
Yes.
consider those are enjoyments for me. Go wine
Yeah.
tasting, go to the pier, go to the beach, sip, drink, chill. You know what I mean? Have a bonfire, chill, sit on my patio and chill. You know what I mean? Turn on some
Mhm.
music, vibe. Those
Yeah.
are my kind of things. But going out every weekend, I feel like it's nothing wrong with going out. Like I'm not a judgy person. I just feel like you don't have to. You don't have to go out every weekend. Like sit down somewhere. You want to be outside for what? Regardless if it's the attention, if it's for fun or whatever it is, you
Right.
don't have to do it every weekend.
Yeah, and for me, I didn't start going out like as far as like clubs. I didn't start going out until I was 28 years old. I didn't go to clubs when I was younger. I didn't go to TJ. I didn't do none of that. Right? So when I first went out, I was kind of like, oh my God, like I like this. Oh, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. But then like I was just like, oh, this is a lot. Like I don't see how people, women or men, go out every weekend, like
Mhm.
faithfully. I just don't. And it's like every time I did go out, I would see the same people. So I'm like, dang, they be out all the
Yeah.
time. Like,
They was
it's
just out
kind of
last weekend with the
crazy.
same outfit on.
It's kind of crazy, you know? It's just like, dang, like, you don't give it a
100%.
rest. Everybody know
Right.
each other. You sitting there like, oh, they know this person. Like, you know, because they really be outside every weekend. It's just, I don't know. It's not that serious for me. Like, I have a lot of other important things to do. Then, and it's just more things to do. Like, go bowling. Go. You can go out every week, but do something else. Like,
Yeah.
You
to
don't
the
have to go to
club
the
is
club.
just not it for me. I don't know. I don't really care for the
Right.
club. I
You got to
like
worry about seeing the same people. Like, dang, I just seen them last week. That he in here again. Like,
He
right.
got on the same outfit that he had on last time with the same dusty old shoes. Come
that's
on now.
embarrassing.
Come on now.
Yes, get creative with it. Switch
Cause
it
I feel like
up.
honestly, like now
Right.
that
Sit at home if you got a significant other. Y'all, they have these things at on Amazon you can buy. Y'all can do like an at home sip and paint thing. You can go buy coloring books and color with your partner. Sit there, sip, and drink or whatever.
Right.
Like get like he said, get creative. It's not about being outside. Everybody wants to be outside and be noticed. You don't
And if
gotta
you
be
have a
noticed.
significant, you don't have to be noticing. If you have a significant other, I pray you're not going outside every weekend
some
Some
women are
because
going
do.
outside every
Some do
weekend together,
though.
I
they do, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, some do.
Yes.
guess. Ooh, yes.
Plan a
The
surprise
body
home cooked
paint.
meal, and do some body paint.
That
Who wants
sounds
I
to?
want
like
to do the
fun.
body paint
I
so
actually,
bad.
yes, that sounds like
I
fun.
want to
That
get
do
like a
sound like
big old
fun.
canvas and
But
just
y'all
body
gotta
paint.
Nah, it gotta be edible because
The edible is crazy. Edible, do you have
Right.
edible paint?
shit. I'll turn the paint into chocolate.
And put
Hey,
some
talk
food
about
coloring and white
Miss Willy
chocolate.
Wonka herself.
Right. Put the
Put
white
some white
chocolate in there.
chocolate, food coloring, boop. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're gonna eat this
talking
chocolate
about,
paint.
and I got a golden ticket.
hmm For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like how do you keep up with that every weekend? Same thing every weekend. How do you keep up? You must have a really good babysitter or you're a deadbeat. One of the two.
Some people just
No.
don't have kids.
Yeah, that's true too.
True. I didn't think about that one, but yeah, that is true.
Hmm.
I don't know,
If
but I
you
feel
ain't
like
got
a lot
kids,
of men,
you should be worried about some money if you ain't got no kids.
right? I
Okay.
feel like a lot of men or women, like, I feel like they don't want somebody that's outside
He
every
said
week.
because grandma raising the kids. No, for real. The ones that
No,
be
for
outside,
real.
grandma for sure raising the kids.
Yes.
Right. How do you okay, you know how men like it be the men where they're chasing you. This is mind you, this is I'm painting this picture like before you guys get together. They
Mhm.
want you, they finally get you, like men always say that they want a headstrong, loyal, independent woman who knows how to love, and when they finally get you, they fumble you.
Mm.
Like, why? Why? Like, you pursued me, you were consistent, you wanted this, you wanted that. And when I finally give in and I start to, you know, fuck with you or whatever, you fumble me, you do something, you lie, you cheat, you just don't keep up with.
Somebody else got their attention. That's what that sounds like. If
Yeah.
if
Honestly,
if you're a good headstrong or whatever else you said, like that, and they just fumble you out of nowhere, and like they work so hard to get it or get you or whatever it is. Sounds like somebody must have, somebody got their attention. They're focused on something else.
But it's
I
like, is
think
that always the reason because
no.
somebody else has their attention?
I think it's just they so used to messing around with like these bum bees. I'm gonna call them bumblebees.
Bzzz.
Heavy on the bzzz, and
He
they
said because they
don't
saw you as
mess.
a challenge and conquered it.
Ooh,
That's a really good
that's a really good
one.
one.
I feel
But
like in some men, sorry, Rial, some men, before you go, some men know, not that they know, but once they do get you, so they didn't plot it all this to get you to whatever, whatever, whatever. And then they fumble you. They fumbled you because they realized that they're not
They
on your
can't keep
level.
up. They
Yeah,
can't keep up.
they can't keep up. Like you know.
Hmm.
but I feel like yeah, they just so used to messing with like women that are beneath you. I'm gonna call them bumblebees, like I said before. They so used to messing with bumblebees that that's all that they used to. That's all that they know is messing around with bumblebees that do this and do that. For example, go out every weekend, or they got a whole big old roster that they be messing with, and so that's all that they used to. And they feel like, okay, well, I got her now. Now that I got her, she ain't going nowhere. So they feel like they can
Mhm.
still do what they so used to doing with these other bumblebees. That once they get a queen bee, they don't know how to act because they so used to
Mhm.
messing
Hmm.
with these bumblebees.
Right.
And they just fumble it all
Hmm.
because you're so used to hanging out with all messing with all these bumblebees.
Right.
Right.
So I think
They knew they
maybe that's
couldn't
what it
keep
is.
the consistency, so they jumped ship.
Mhm.
Yeah. I honestly feel like that because it's like I don't always feel like it has to do with, oh, they have somebody else's attention, they whatever. I don't always feel like, but I do want to know like what reasons. I wish there was more men on here to chime in, just because different men might have different opinions. You know what I mean? So we gotta get our male guests up, guys.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, those were some definitely good points.
They
I have
were.
this one.
Plus,
So,
they were bored at home, probably. That's why I said consistency. Inconsistent men do that.
I have this
mm-hmm.
one question. Like it's been weighing on my mind so heavy. Like, how do y'all feel? Because like I know like I went out before and I've seen like a older men and they be like messing around with like all these different women. And I'm kind of like thinking in my head, like, ain't you a little old to be messing around with like all these different women? Like, you don't want to settle down and have this one woman and be with this one woman.
What are you considering old?
If you're like 45, 40 and up, I feel like you should be settled down somewhere, sitting down. You got
It's a
kids.
lot of men like that, and they be downtown trying to gather their crew.
And I feel
They
like
keep a crew.
you getting kind of older now. Don't you want to settle down? You're closer to 40 than you are to 21. You should be wanting to sit down somewhere and settle down with one woman and have one woman and establish this life, this marriage, and whatever else with
But
this one
also,
woman.
everyone else doesn't. Not everyone wants a monogamous relationship. Not everyone wants to be in a relationship. So I feel like that's kind of like wide ranged. You know, like I feel like some people actually enjoy being single. Some people actually enjoy just doing whatever they want to do and messing with this person, this person, and then so that's like a different group of people. And then it's a group of people
Yeah,
that, you know what I mean, they want this be married by 40 or, you know, white picket fence or whatever the case may be. So is it like it's kind of like, you know what I mean, it's kind of like a, I
I
don't
feel.
know.
I feel like everybody's not ready for that. Like there, you reach a certain time when you're ready. Some people never reach that time, but I know of a lot of different men that are in their 40s, same age as my mom, and they still live that life. They got multiple women,
Hmm.
multiple kids by these different women. They're still living that life. They haven't
Right.
settled down yet, and
Some people like being
not
Rolling
they're not even
Stones.
thinking about settling down. Like they're having
Hmm.
fun. And it's like you do think about it and be like, dang, well, dang, you're gonna be 60, you're gonna be 70, and you ain't settled down or whatever. But
Hmm.
these men like it like that. I know several of them that are way older than me, same age as my mom, like, and still living that life. Like
Yeah.
that's just how some people want to live. I know me personally, I that's not something I want. Like who wants to live like that? What I mean, of course, we all want to be happy, but some people that's their happiness, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just like the same thing. Like people always say, why is, you know, why would you choose to be homeless? Some people want to live like that. Not everyone is homeless because they got kicked out and they can't afford it. There's homeless people that actually be having money and they could afford it, or they, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's like some people just like what they like at the end of the day. And I just feel like you know, everybody doesn't want to get married. Everybody doesn't want to, you know, be in a relationship. Like it's actually people that enjoy just fucking 10 girls or having 20 kids or yeah. So,
so while we're speaking of life settings and life things, what do you guys think are key factors to living a long and successful life? Like to you, what do you feel like would make a long and successful life? For me personally, I feel like nowadays it's your health is like your key
number one.
your key to everything, you know what I mean? your health, and minding your fucking business, okay? I feel like that saying, mind your own, you live long. I'm really starting to believe if you mind your own, you live long.
Very
You'll
long.
you'll
Cause you
live
ain't,
long and happy.
cause you
And
ain't stressing
not
about
being
somebody else.
miserable. I feel like evil and miserable people, I feel like they're already dead inside. Like I feel like they're like empty space. Like I feel like I said, your health, worry about your money, drink your water, mind your business, stay focused on you and yours. And I feel like you'll have a long and successful life. Work on yourself, your dreams, your goals.
Yes.
You'll have a
Consistent with
successful
working
life.
on yourself in your life and your peace. Heavy on the peace. Your own peace and your
Private
own
life,
mind.
okay? Private life, financial
Ooh,
success.
yeah. Heavy on the private life.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like stability. I feel like stability, health, my peace for sure.
Stability, yeah,
Um,
for sure.
yes, yes.
Because if you
Also,
ain't stable, if you not stable mentally and physically, then you're shit out of
then
whack.
you, yeah, you can't be comfortable. You can't be successful. You can't succeed with just life, period. Like, you got to be comfortable and stable at the end of the day. So I feel like that's really big for me. Peace is really big for me. Health for sure. And just like a sane mindset. Like, I feel like my mindset has to, like, it has to be where it's supposed to be. Like, if my mind is here, 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 or if it's just all out of whack, like, I can't, I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
yeah.
feel like honestly, one thing like out of all of those things is consistency. Like if you can't be consistent with all of those things, then I feel like you're not going to be able to succeed with it because if you're not consistent with having what if you're not consistent with being on top of your health and be on top of consistent with being on top of all of that, I feel like it's not gonna work. You're not gonna have that healthy, successful life that you want to have. You're not gonna have that long lived journey if you're not consistent with all of those things. So I feel like consistency, um, and being in tune with yourself and your God. I can't say God because there's a lot of gods out there that people believe in. So I feel like being consistent with yourself and being consistent with your God. I feel like you can have that long lived life that you want to have if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the roses.
Consistency and commitment. Let me see. Let's get in these comments. Consistency and commitment, but they go hand in hand. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Um,
Thank you for the roses, Bo.
being healthy, being wise, financial independent, stability and peace,
Mhm.
drama free. Absolutely. Absolutely drama free.
Because if you in the mix, you ain't gonna do
That's
nothing
the
but stress
goal.
yourself
Stay out the
out.
mix. That's the goal. Stay out the mix. Let them argue with they selves. Stay out the mix.
Whew,
I
heavy
just
on
feel like
that.
you two, we, at least for us, I'm speaking just for us, we're too old to be in the drama. Like, it's just a lot. Like, it messes up your energy.
For
And you
sure.
know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I like good energy in my house. I don't really invite people to my house. Not because I don't want people to know where I live. I just, people have different energies. And it's like, I don't want nobody to come and mess up my energy and my stable, comfortable place. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like people's energies be off, or they might have energy from somebody else and then they bring it to
Mhm.
you. Like, energy is really, really big. You know what I
It's
mean?
real
So
too. I'm
it
big on
is.
energy. I'm
If
It
big
they
on
bring
it.
that
is.
energy through your threshold, it's a wrap.
Like
That energy
I'm
is in your
so
house.
I don't know if it's like a lot of people like, oh, because I'm a Pisces, so we have like intuitive mindset, but I could literally feel when somebody's energy is off. Like you can feel, like you can just feel it. Like, did you just come from a bad like place, or did you come from someone that had bad energy? Like I can feel it, and I'll immediately like try to like remove myself or go in the next room or something, because I'd be feeling like it's going
Yeah,
to
it will
it's
shift
going
everything
to
you got going
right.
on.
And
You
I
can feel
don't,
it,
like
literally.
I'm a person of good energy. Like I like to keep that good freaking energy. Like
Exactly.
I'm big on energy. Once I feel it, I'm like, oh no, something's up. Something's up. And I'll try to like stay clear from it.
Yeah,
You
and you
gotta
can
pay
always
attention to
tell stuff
energy.
just by energy. You can tell if, let's just say, a man is cheating, or you could tell if something is on somebody's mind just off of energy, like
Mm-hmm.
alone, just off of energy. So, yeah, energy is really big, honestly.
It sure is.
And it's so crazy how like you can be at the grocery store and checking out at the grocery store and you can feel it. Literally happened to me. I went to Costco and I picked up I called to order a pizza and the energy was just off. And as soon as I walked to the window to get the pizza, I felt the lady's energy the same way that I felt it through the phone. And I asked her, like, are you the same person that answered the phone? And she was like, no, it must have been somebody else. And I'm like, no, I'm sure it was you. Just because, like, the energy that I got off the phone was the same energy whenever I stepped into that window. And it's so crazy how, like, it can be over the phone or wherever you at. And that energy could just easily,
Yeah.
easily.
Gotta stay clear of that fake
Hmm.
energy, that weird energy, the off energy. Like I feel like when it's not genuine, you stay clear from it. Like you
Yeah,
gotta
and if you got bad energy and you trying to sage your house, it ain't gonna work. It
mhm.
And
ain't
your
gonna
eyes
work.
gonna start burning. You gonna
It's
start
not.
coughing, choking, and
It's
everything
not. It's
else.
gonna turn around tenfold. Like
Yeah,
it's not. It's
yeah, it
not.
ain't gonna work.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What is that? It sounds like an ultrasound machine.
It's a washing machine.
Oh.
It's a washing machine.
It really
Not
did.
an
Once I start
ultrasound.
listening, it did
All
sound
I heard
like
was
that.
I'm hey, I'm like, where y'all at?
So
Who's
I
having a
do want to
baby?
bring
Definitely
something
not.
up. I do want to bring something up. On our Instagram, promise to tell the truth on Instagram. We do
Ooh,
polls.
hi, love you too.
We do polls every day, and I want you guys to start voting on the polls. You know, like even if you want to DM us something to ask on the poll, um, go ahead and send us a DM. And what a poll is just question and answers. So I may ask a question like, do you love, this is just an example, do you love your mom? And you put say yes or you put no. We just want to see like what people's opinions are or how people feel about certain things. And you know, I do share the results the next day after everyone votes on the polls. um and yeah, so it's just something to keep you guys interested, keep you guys going. But we do want to know your answers. So if you guys could just vote on the polls every day, it'll be in the stories on the Instagram. Every morning I do put a new poll. If you have any ideas of topics or even just a question for us to put on the poll, go ahead and send us a DM. Or if not, we'll come up with ideas as always and we will put it on the story. So it'll be there every day. But we want you guys to vote, 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 vote. So yeah.
Even if you can't make a decision on the vote, just pick the best one possible that you feel best reincides with
And
you.
nobody, and it's not judge. We're not judging you. Nobody's gonna show what you voted. It's just for fun. It's just to know what people's opinions are. Like as a general, like it's not. Oh, she said this or he said this. No, it's not like that. Nobody will even know what answer you picked. We just want to know, like as a whole, how people feel. But yes, we will do that every morning. It'll be a new poll on there. So yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, that'll be cool if you guys could do that. We've also been getting our followers up on Instagram. So I do thank everybody for your support. It's been really cool, we do have a YouTube channel, Promise to Tell the Truth podcast in all one word. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Our lives are on there, full live. You guys, if you guys missed today, you can go watch it on YouTube tomorrow. It'll be on there. If you
And the
guys
people
miss
that's here that's not on Instagram, go add us on Instagram, okay? Go add us on Instagram.
Yes, and we are
Yeah.
gonna get some merch pretty soon.
Let me see if I can pull it. Let me see. Let me
That's a
pull
really
it.
good idea. We are gonna get some
We
merch. Promise to
are.
tell the truth. If you guys have ideas of what you guys want to have on, whether it's a bracelet, whether it's a shirt, a hat, a beanie, let
A
us
bathing
know.
suit.
So, right, a bathing suit. Let us know so we can get it going. You know what I mean? And we love you guys' ideas. We love to hear from you guys. You guys are the ones that's helping us get through this. So we do want to hear from you guys.
We're gonna
Don't
get
be
it. Merch. Oh, we need merch. We got it for sure.
hoodies. Okay, they said hoodies.
Hoodies, shirts, crop
Uh,
tops. Y'all like crop tops?
We might have to get some. It's summertime coming up. We might have to do the little biker
Betas,
shorts.
yeah, So yeah, we definitely the merch is coming. Even if we do like a little meet and greet, we could do meet and
We got some
greets.
stuff in the works though, y'all. So don't even trip.
Yeah, just keep supporting us, keep following us, keep everything. We love it. We love it.
We can do swim trunks, Teddy B. Don't worry, we can do swim trunks. It ain't gotta be bikini.
Yes, we just seen the follow on IG. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, everybody
Also,
else. Send it to your people. Share it. Like, share. Okay.
yeah,
Soon as
share
we
it on
get
your page and tell everybody to go follow us.
soon as we get 1,000 followers, we're gonna go live on Instagram. We're gonna transform. We're gonna,
You never know. We might just have like a little drawing or something
just follow
once
the
we hit
IG
a
homies.
thousand followers.
Yeah, we're
Do
gonna
a
do
little
something big for
giveaway.
sure once we get our 1,000 followers. We're gonna do it a little big, okay.
Yeah.
Promise to tell the
Yeah.
truth on the
Giveaway.
bathing suit. It's gonna be lit.
Yes. But we appreciate you guys. I feel like today was a little different. I feel like it really was we had some good talks today. Um, we don't always got to talk about 304s or whatever the case may be. We could switch it up, so
Send
if
us
you
y'all
guys,
topics.
yes, whatever it may be. It doesn't
Mhm.
have to be about what you think we want to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to touch bases on? Everybody
Even
has something that they want to talk about.
it could be about the people that just allegedly went to space. You never know. You know what? That might be my topic for next week.
Yeah, we could switch it
AI
up.
is real.
We are here to talk. We here to tell the truth, and we here to chop it up
What
with
about
y'all.
story time? Well, how do you guys feel about doing like story times, like different stories that went on in your lives and
I'm with it.
telling stories, you know, like we can have certain days where we do story time and tell certain stories that we have to tell, like, you know,
Yes.
because we be having a lot of stories to tell. Like
I probably got some.
Absolutely.
some interesting stuff too. Like I even got funny stories. Like funny stories. We got real life stories, like real life incidents. I mean, it will probably be considered like, I don't know, maybe
Top
giving up
secret.
too much information. I don't know.
I
So
mean,
I don't
either
know.
way it goes, we can make it work some way, somehow. Like, I got stories for days. So, if you
Yeah.
know me, you know I got stories.
Oh yes.
So, and they all true. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
So I feel like we should have a session where we're doing story time.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, hold on. These comments say current events in the world, going through life, story time for sure. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like people are liking the story time idea.
Okay.
I promise to tell the utmost truth. That's all we do here.
That's all we do
That's
here.
it.
If you're
We
not
do
gonna
what we
tell the
don't want
truth, don't
to.
speak. Don't speak if you ain't gonna tell the truth.
No. Yes. Okay. So story time. We're gonna add that. That's absolutely good.
Yeah, I feel like y'all would love story time.
Especially with Aaliyah.
Especially coming out of my mouth.
Especially with Leah. She got some crazy stories,
I
y'all.
feel like Aaliyah and Rial have good story times.
Yeah. I mean, I for sure got at least one story that's like, if anybody could top this story, I salute you. Okay? And I got a couple of them that's like, I
Hey,
know
talking
you
about
the
start
line.
saluting.
That
And then I
is
got a couple
funny.
that's like, yeah, it's like, I know you're lying. I know
Yeah,
you.
I know for sure some story times where really people will be like, wait, what? You'll have people in the comments like, what? Wait,
It's
what
talking about
You
happened?
did
what
what
she
the
say?
who?
Right, yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, we appreciate you guys once again. Sorry for the ones that came late, but it will be on our YouTube channel tomorrow. So you can watch it. Remember, you guys got some homework. Follow us. Subscribe, follow us on IG, tell your friends about us on IG, share our page, our IG page, so and tell people to follow us so we can get more followers. Our goal is Instagram. We need to get live on Instagram.
Yeah.
Go subscribe on our YouTube channel. Um, so yeah, go watch the lives on
We're gonna get to
YouTube.
1,000 real soon though, guys.
We are.
We've been marketing like crazy, so
We
we got
are.
this. We got this. We're gonna see y'all real soon.
So yeah, if there's nothing else, we're gonna call it a night and we will see you guys next Thursday.
Good night.
Good
8:45
night,
next Thursday.
everyone.
Be there. Be
Do y'all
square.
homework.
All right.